Hi, this is Dan here, and I just got a brand new laptop computer, and I want to test out how it works making videos because the computer I had been using to make videos was, well, it's right here. Let me show you. It's a little rinky-dinky Gateway netbook, and very underpowered. Basically, I went into Best Buy and I said, hey, just show me your cheapest computer and I'll buy it. So all these applications and things I was running were really slow, and you may have noticed if you're a big fan of all my videos that a lot of my videos they're real herky jerky, and it looks like it's strobe light or something because the processor was really slow and RAM was really crappy and all that. So I thought, let me make a new video with my new computer. This one isn't like super expensive or anything either. It's an HP laptop, but it's got like a quad processor or something. I don't know what the hell, I don't know what's going on. I just, but it's a lot faster. And so in this video, I was gonna make a video about toilets. So let me talk about toilets, and specifically, I'm gonna talk about Japanese toilets. So this is my Japanese toilet story. If you're not familiar, the traditional Japanese toilet is not like the Western toilet. Now, I haven't been to other Asian countries like China or what's another Asian country, like Korea or something. So I don't know what their toilets are like, but I understand, I guess, the Japanese traditional toilet's kind of like a standard Asian traditional toilet. But anyway, so the toilet, like a Western toilet, you sit on it. It's like a seat, right? And you squat on it, but you're sitting on it, so all your weight is on the seat. But a Japanese traditional toilet, it's kind of, if you've never seen it, you don't know what I'm talking about. It's kind of, if you, to me, it's like if you took a urinal and you took the urinal off the wall and you stuck it on the floor. So it's on the ground flat, and in order to use it, you have to like squat over the top of it. So, anyways, I went to Japan. This is many years ago. It's like 20 something years ago. And, I had heard about these fancy Japanese toilets. So I thought, hey, I'm an adventurous guy. I'll give it a try. So I went to this Japanese department store, and I went into the restroom area, and I noticed they have the Japanese traditional toilet. So I thought, hey, I'll give it a try. So I walk up to it, and the thing's flat on the floor, right? So I pull my pants down, and then I'm looking at the floor, and I'm thinking, how the hell do you have to like squat over it and like do your business and drop your load into it? Well, I don't know, like, are all Japanese guys have these big massive thighs or something? Because you gotta like squat 90 degrees. I can't, in order for you to drop, your load into the toilet. So I pull my pants down, and I'm thinking, how the hell I can't, I was in good shape and I was pretty limber, but I couldn't figure out how to do it, how you would, squat like there at 90 degrees and drop everything. Because the way it looked to me like was, everything was going to drop right into my pants. So I thought, geez, what the hell am I going to do? And it turns out that that particular department store had both Western style and Japanese style toilets. So I gave up and I said, I'm screw it. I'm using some traditional, I gave it a shot. Well, anyways, a little while later, we were in a different department store, me and my girlfriend, and I went into the bathroom, and all they had was the Japanese style toilets. So I think I had to go like number two. So what am I going to do? I got to go. So I go up to this thing, and it's not flat on the ground, and I pull my pants down, and I'm trying to balance, like squat, so that I'm not dropping it directly back into my pants. That's no good. That'd be kind of embarrassing, right? I can't figure out how to do it. So at the front of the toilet fixture is a flusher, the metal stuff with the handle on it. So I ended up like grabbing onto this fixture at the front, pulling my pants down, and I'm like riding the thing like a bronco. I got my hand on the front, and my pants are down, and I'm keeping my balance by holding on. And yeah, so then I did my business, and then it worked out. It was okay. Actually, my girlfriend had something funny happen to her. So my girlfriend, was in Japan too, and she was using a Japanese toilet. Now, a couple things I got to tell you. My girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, her mother was Japanese and her father was American. She learned to speak fluent Japanese, but she never learned to read and write. Okay. Now, also you got to understand that Japanese women are very embarrassed about making noises in the public restrooms. What they used to do was they would flush the toilet constantly to drown out all the noise of their business, right? Well, Japanese being, a smart bunch of people, they figured out this is really wasteful of water. So what they did is they designed like this electric toilet where you push buttons and it makes the noise of a flushing sound. Therefore, you don't have to actually use the water, and it covers up, the noises of your business. So my girlfriend goes in there and she sees this toilet with all these buttons on it, and she can't read what the Chinese characters say on them. She doesn't know what these buttons do, right? So she goes and she does her business, and then when she's done, she doesn't know how to flush the thing because she can't figure out which button is for flush. So she's pushing all these buttons, and like one button is like making a noise, flushing noise, but there's no flush. Everything's still in there. She hits another button and it's like squirting like air out or something, and she's trying all these buttons and she can't figure out what the hell to do to flush it. So she gets all pissed off and frustrated, and she says, "Screw it, I'm just leaving." She leaves the stall, and a woman was waiting to come in. And my ex-girlfriend, even though she was half Japanese, she didn't really look Japanese. So as she was leaving, the woman coming in said in Japanese, "Kitanai gaijin da," which means a dirty foreigner. So my ex-girlfriend, they thought she was, like this dirty foreigner who doesn't flush. So this Japanese woman must have thought that Americans don't flush when they're done or something. So, all right. Oh, geez, a 7-minute video. In order to see if this new computer is really working, maybe I should do lots of movements. So I'll like dance. Is this how people dance now? I don't know what like the hip dances are. I hear people talking about like dances like a doogie or something. Is there a dance called like the doogie? I have no clue what this dance is. I don't dance in the first place, and I don't know what these hip dances are. So I'll just make up these dances. Oh, what dance I really like? When I was like in high school and college, I used to go to this bar in my hometown. They would play like 50s and 60s music, and how you had all those crazy dances like the swim, like that. That was fun. I like to dance to that. And my favorite dance was the sprinkler. So I'll do the sprinkler. Okay. Can you see that? The sprinkler looks like a sprinkler. Okay. All right. So now this video's done, and I'm gonna check out and see how it came out.